Okay, so today is the 17th of September. You have 13 more days until the end of the month. And I'm going to share with you some texting tactics that will enable you to rank advance before the end of the month. Now, first and foremost, in order for Facebook and LinkedIn to work for you, you got to be visible. But one of the strategies we shared with all of you during boot camp was the holiday strategy. So today is my birthday. And you're going to see when we go over to my LinkedIn page and my Facebook page, what happens on your birthday, which is probably one of my most popular strategies, is just change your birthday. Aside from your birthday, we have holiday strategies. So on Sunday, we got National Cheeseburger Day. There are all kinds of holidays between now and the end of the month. We're going to go into detail on some of them. But again, if you're not visible, people can't see what you're doing. So you've got to adjust your profile settings so people can see who you are. And there are a few settings that you absolutely have to turn on. And one is to turn on the fast button. And when you turn on the fast button, people can see you're online. And the beautiful thing is you don't have to be online. Just turn it on, stay logged into Facebook or LinkedIn. People think you're there, and more people are going to reach out to you to engage in a conversation. People think you're available. Now, in our profile checklist and profile guide, we give you 19 actions that result from the 12 steps you take to make your profile visible. And with my new techniques and strategies, you'll be able to beat your competitions at connecting with the hottest prospects, produce immediate results and faster enrollments, positioning yourself as an authority to everyone in your niche market, ensure you'll be chosen over your competitors, and enroll experienced leaders and many more new reps before the end of the month. And the best part about it is the process duplicates with everyone on your team. So we're going to look at a couple of profiles today. And let's first, when you bring somebody into your business, you want to help your new recruits make a few sales immediately, because it's not just about what you do. It's about what your team members do. So you bring somebody into your business on Monday. And the first thing you get them to do is open up their settings and make them visible. Now, let's look at how you got this person. One of the easiest things to do is to change your profile picture on Facebook. Change your picture. People are going to react. People are going to respond. Historically, what do they ask you to do in network marketing? They ask you to make a list of 100 people that you know. We're going to call all those people. You know what happens. It's terrible, especially if you've been in more than one network marketing company. You're in what they call the NFL club, the no friends left. But you're never going to run out of people to talk to on Facebook and on LinkedIn. The very people that you would call to tell about your business, you're already connected to these people. So change your picture, and one of the people that you would have called sees the picture change, and they reach out to you. They like the picture. So what happens? You come back and say, Mary, I'm glad you like my picture. You know, it's been a couple of years since we talked. What are you doing? Mary comes back and says, oh man, inflation is killing us. I got to find a part-time job. You show Mary how she can make money on the internet and literally remove all of the prejudices that she has about network marketing, because you're showing her a different way to do it. And what happens? She gets in your business. Then what you do is you get Mary to change her picture. And when she changes her picture, 2 of her friends reach out, same process duplicates. When Mary wants to know, what do I say? Just tell Mary to scroll up and look what you said to her. So now Mary's got 2 recruits. You help Mary help them change their profile, open up their settings, and the next thing you know, it's duplicating. No funnel, no capture pages. In many cases, you can be bringing people into your business before they even get the products. So changing your photo is one example. So Dee, I want to thank you for bringing me out the training. I changed my profile picture and it generated 90+ reactions. Opened a fresh door to start conversations. Can it be that easy? The answer is yes. So she changed her picture and she had 98 people liked it and 3 people made comments. That's it. All she did was then you start talking to people. Thanks for liking my new profile. I'm not sure how we became friends or how long we've been friends, but I see that we have a mutual friend and I'm glad that we're connected. What do? Start conversations. See, you like my new picture. I hope you've been well. It's been ages. What have you been doing these days? Start conversations and then follow the basic scripts to discover if they are indeed prospects for your business. You can change your cover. Same thing. People react, people respond. 57 people liked it or love it. 5 people made comments. Post a joke. And people react, giving you the opportunity to start talking to people. Everything that you do, people react to it, people respond, and you're going to look at these folks and see, is this somebody I want to talk to about my business? Now, I want to give you all some examples of how this works, but first, let me pop over here and let's take a look. Okay, so Mike, I'm looking here for you. You see yourself? Let me unmute him.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
All right.
Are you on LinkedIn?
I am, but I have not done anything with it.
Okay.
I don't even think I have it set up properly.
Okay. Well, right out of the gate, you know, wherever you are in the process, you're clearly not visible. What about on Facebook? Are you on Facebook?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Yeah. It's under Michael.
Okay. So do you see yourself here?
I'm in Minnesota.
Okay.
There's a lot of Michael Hugheses out there.
You think? Okay, so we're going to go with Michael Hughes.
Oh, you misspelled Minnesota. That ain't gonna work. No.
Okay, do you see yourself here?
Not yet.
Okay. So right out of the
It's-
gate,
Yeah, it's Circle Pines, Minnesota. So yeah, right out of the gate, I'm invisible, aren't I?
pretty much. Pretty much.
Wow.
And so if people can't see you, nothing's going to work. Now we could try, what was it, Circle Pines?
Yeah, Circle Pines, Minnesota. 2 words.
Words. Well, we got the city, but we're not getting you.
Wow.
So right out of the gate, anything that you're doing on Facebook to connect with people to build your business, nothing, no. Only the people that you can, that you're directly connected to might be able to see you, but you can't be sure.
Yeah, some of my friends do comment on some things I put out there, but
Right. Well,
Not-
then, you know, the default setting is the people that you're directly connected to can see what you do. So how many friends do you have on Facebook?
I want to say 200 and some.
So out of 2.9 billion people, those 200 friends of yours are the only people who can see what you do.
Okay, well, that ain't gonna work then unless I change something.
That's for sure. Okay, so let me
Wow.
come back over here. You know, when I do that, people always go, "Oh my God." I mean, I had no idea. So let's come down here and look at one more. And here we got Michelle, who, again, you know, you have to ask yourself, and I know Michelle hasn't done anything with this for a while, but here's the bottom line. Every day that you are not talking to someone about your business, if you have if you're in business and your goal is to, let's say, for example, rank advance before the end of the month, you need to be talking to people every day. All right? Every day, you all could be talking to 5 or 10 people every day. If you're on Facebook, if you're on LinkedIn. So I'm going to come back over to my this is LinkedIn. Let me go back over to Facebook. So today is my birthday. And so if I come down here, so far I've had 102 people that posted. That's 102 people that I have an opportunity to reach out to and talk to. And it's gonna, frankly, it's gonna build. It's gonna build. So the birthday strategy is probably one of, for years, it's been the most effective strategy that I've had. And but it's all about, it comes down to conversation. On LinkedIn, I can go over here to my notifications. And my post has generated 29 views. People are going to react. People are going to respond to everything that you do. But let's go back over to my messages here. And here. I've got all these people wishing me a happy birthday. Okay, everyone. Again, this gives me an opportunity to reach out and start conversations. Now, I'm going to come up here. And I'm going to demonstrate how the process works by logging into an account and continuing a conversation that we started yesterday. So Craig changed made his accounts. He could not get over how quickly people reacted. He was blown away.
Craig, is that you?
Lane just changed his settings. And he called in to share this story.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process. And to be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later. And he said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had a we had a conversation, and I said, "Yeah, I'm with this new company." And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I'm pretty excited.
All of your friends, when you open up your settings and you start to do things, are going to see what you're doing. The best part about what you're going to learn is this isn't technical. Making simple changes to your profile pages to start conversations. In my first coaching session with Bob, we added the word entrepreneur to his profile. He had 3 old friends call his brother to get his phone up because they wanted to know what he was doing. He sold all 3 products. And that's a private conversation between him and them. I said, Bob, post that on your Facebook timeline. So he does. And within 24 hours, 25 people liked it. 29 people made comments. He talked to all of them and he picked up 8 customers. The process works exactly the same way on LinkedIn. Anthony. So this is my first month. I signed up 10 people. Already somewhere, they don't have to bother their friends and family. One post on Facebook, a friend called me and I signed her up. Now he is more confident than ever before that he's going to rank advance. Now he sees the bigger picture. One post, first month, 10 people. Now you're all building different businesses. Anthony was building a Melaleuca business. Carol Pierce had been in another company, joined a new company, joined in the middle of June. She made 10 presentations, enrolled 8 customers in 6 days. 8 in 6 days. You guys got 13 days to go. There is nothing to stop you from signing people up in your business. Will change his picture. And within 72 hours, he was the #1 recruiter, but he had close to 5,000 friends. He makes a post, 2 posts, generated dozens of conversations. Changes his picture, and he had 63 people liked it, and the one on the left, 33 comments. 39 people liked it. It's all about conversation. That's all it is. So Dr. Ness is the chiropractor. She's got 3 kids. We started working together in November. In December, she had 9 enrollments while everybody was sick with COVID. By February, she was a director 6 with 3 directors. And I love this note. I wish I had listened to a year ago. In March, now she's up to director 7. It's all about talking to people. She sent me this. I'm still a director 7, but I've enrolled 81 customers. I've earned $35,000 in my business. All you need is a simple profile page, the Facebook phone app, the LinkedIn phone app, and an hour or 2 a day, and you're all on your way to building your business, because it's all about talking to people. This is the way it works. So, you need to know when you're talking to people why people need what you have. Because the keys to using these strategies and scripts successfully and increasing your closing ratio is to use them with the right people. Closing more sales is less about selling, more about listening and solving problems. So if your prospect doesn't have problems, doesn't feel like they need your product or want to get into a business, it's a waste of time and effort to talk to them. The reason most people fail in sales or network marketing and lose a lot of money and time is they try to sell their product or opportunity to the wrong people. So remember, you can't sell filet mignon at 2 cents a pound to a vegetarian. So let's talk about what do you need to know to build your business faster. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Today, 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can be done on your mobile phone with a Facebook and LinkedIn phone app. So there is no reason that you can't be talking to people. All right? LinkedIn and Facebook make it possible. Now, it's easy to talk to prospects with a text. Texting is just like talking with someone. In fact, texting is sometimes better than talking. Most people don't answer their phone today. I know I don't, but everyone looks at their texts. A text isn't intrusive as an unexpected phone call. Texting is universally accepted. Almost everyone does it. And most new network marketers are reluctant to call people, but will eagerly text someone when provided with proper strategies and scripts. And texting doesn't require any special skills. There's no learning curve. So adding animated content, this is the important stuff, is producing immediate results, and it's a way to impress your connections. Showcase your social networking expertise. A moving image draws extra attention to your message, so people are much more likely to answer it much faster. Well, today, aside from it being my birthday, is International Dance Day. And posting this or sharing this with a friend is an easy way to start a conversation. Top earners in your business will tell you, if you want to be successful, you must talk to at least 5 people a day about your business. How many people did you talk to about your business yesterday? How many people did you talk to about your business in the last week? In the last week, there's no reason why you can't have talked to at least 25 people. Statistically, if you talk to 25 people that are prospects for your business, you should be able to close 1. Top earners will tell you, you want to be wildly successful, talk to 10. You could do that in an hour a day. And if you want to be wildly successful, you want to become a top earner in the next 90 days, you must talk to 20 people every day. And that's why, the fourth quarter is the most productive time of the year in network marketing. holiday season, people that need more money, want to make more money, your business does not slow down. And so I am launching a 90-day boot camp challenge. For those of you that have been in my boot camps, you know, you're always learning new things. Over the next 90 days, over the next 3 boot camps, we're going to help everybody that aspires to rank advance. In our October boot camp, I'm adding an extra boot camp session. Instead of 4 sessions, we're going to have 5. The 5th session is the daily routine of top earning network marketers. November and December, we're going to show you how to turn the holidays into unbelievably goal lines of prospects. So you can't fail. All right. You got unlimited prospects to talk to. And with continual practice, you can't fail. The content of your profile, your daily activity, positions you to be perceived as an expert and influencer by everybody that sees you. Mike, if nobody sees you, well, you know, you don't exist. The secret to connecting with the huge pool of prospects available to you, attracting a constant flow of perfect prospects that easily convert to new business partners and customers, has to do with 3 things. The relationships you create with your profile, the influence you generate with your activity and your posts, and the conversations you initiate. So it's all in your hands. So stop trying to sell when you're on here. And remember that when you're talking to people, don't focus on making a sale, focus on whether there's a sale to be made. Well, LinkedIn's got some new features that are going to make it easier for you to find the people that you're looking for. The open to work frame that people are putting up on their pictures makes it easy, but not everybody that has that frame around their picture is a prospect for your business. You want to focus on the headline and the cover, the content and the about section, their daily activity, the posted jobs listed, number of connections they have. So just because all of these people are school teachers looking for an opportunity does not mean that all of them are going to be a good prospect for your business. It depends on the content of their profile. Even the ones that have the open to work frame around their picture, you have to look at the details. So in looking at the details, we pick out 6 that, based on what we see, clearly tells us we could absolutely be great candidates for the business. LinkedIn will let you search for people. On LinkedIn, there's 21 million teachers. There's 162,000 that are looking for an opportunity. People in sales, 57 million. 500,000 people looking for an opportunity. Managers, 93 million. 74,000 are looking for an opportunity. Search for people by country, by city or state, or by distance, by profile, postal distance. Put in your zip code and you can see all the people within 10 miles of you, 30 miles, 35 miles of you, 100 miles of you. Another example, we've got 28 people here that are into fitness trainers. But not all of these fitness trainers, they're all looking for work, they're all looking for something to do, are going to be candidates for your business. You have to look at the content of their profile. So we do, and out of these 28, we come up with 10 that are clear candidates for your business. And within 3 or 4 back and forth messages, you can eliminate the ones that aren't. You talk to the remaining ones, decide what for your business. Unfortunately, millions of marketers are jumping into LinkedIn and virtually jamming promotional messages to everyone. You look to help the people who clearly need and want your help, or you risk being perceived as a menacing shark and a pushy salesperson. This is rampant on LinkedIn. The person that sent this message, their account was closed. By any chance, would you be interested in taking a look at the largest online shopping club in North America? And when I tell you thousands of people are doing this, probably an understatement. All right. So what I want to do is let me kind of fast forward here. Look at all the people that you could be talking to, because I want to get down to the things that you can be doing between now and the end of the month. There is no shortage of people for you to talk to. Connecting with the right people is a numbers game, but the law of numbers works in your favor. Now, network marketers traditionally are taught, make that list, go after your friends, and then because so many of your friends say no, they teach you you have to go through 100 no's to get a yes. So go for no and just let the no's roll off your back. And truthfully, very, very old school. Again, you're sending out, you're talking, I may be completely off base, but I'm curious to keep your options open. What you're doing with this approach is you're giving your prospect an opportunity to say no. I'm just throwing it out there. You don't throw anything out there. If it was going to cost you $500 to throw it out there, you wouldn't do this. The biggest single mistake network marketers make when they talk to a prospect is they try to talk about their business before they know enough about the prospect and cause their own rejection. This is the way to do it. Go for yes instead of no. A person's profile activity answers to some simple questions, provide you with enough information about them to know if they're a prospect. So you don't have to talk to anyone about your business until you confirm that they need or want what you're selling. So the law of numbers works for you. Identify and select great prospects, qualify them by asking good questions, close the qualified ones. Now, you can recruit like crazy and crush it using attraction marketing by posting, by reaching out to people that you know in advance would most likely use what you're marketing and selling. Posting produces almost immediate results. So the ripple effect of your posts can start conversations that result in sales. Birthday strategy, anniversary strategies are the big ones. Everybody's got a birthday. So if it's not your birthday, you can reach out to people that are having a birthday. Anything that you put out there can be a conversation starter. The holiday strategies, the beginning of the month, was International Bacon Day. Starts conversations. Moving images, people react to. Clyde posted on Memorial Day, and 55 responses spoke to all of them, and all 5 people. People respond to you faster when you post a moving image, right? A like, a comment, a share becomes a lead, leads become prospects. And prospects could be business builders or customers. Start talking to people who respond to any of your actions, and reach out to the people and start talking to them based on their actions. On LinkedIn and Facebook, you can easily connect with someone, develop genuine, solid relationships quickly and with effective engagement and conversation. So today, aside from the fact that it's my birthday, that's not going to get you a lot of activity. Today is National Dance Day. Tomorrow is National Cheeseburger Day. Monday, Talk Like a Pirate Day. And Facebook and LinkedIn already make gifts like this available to you. If you don't like them, go on the internet and find your own. Tuesday is National Pepperoni Pizza Day. Thursday is World Rhino Day. Next Sunday is National Daughters Day. Then we have Happy Pancake Day. Tuesday, the 27th, National Chocolate Milk Day. Now, you're going to use between now and the end of the month, the project launch script. That's going to be what you're going to use because it's going to create immediate response, genuine curiosity, serious interest, a sense of urgency with your prospect, fast decisive action, and immediate duplication. It's going to turn into faster team growth. Let me give you some examples. One student, and this is, you're reaching out to people that you've already been talking to. I recontacted 100 people, 75 responded. So far, I enrolled 11. I sent out 100 messages. These are all to people that they'd already been connected to. 87 responded. Showed the business to 50 people, enrolled 15. Now, Marissa used a project launch script over the holidays, enrolled 13 people in 10 days. Terry enrolled 7 people in 4 days. I did my first post, had 12 conversations, brought 3 people into the business. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out of here. And I'm going to jump out of my account. And James is back. Let me unmute James.
Hey, Max.
Hey, James, did you have fun?
Absolutely. It's an absolutely gorgeous resort. We were at the Hilton All Inclusive in Tulum, and I will recommend it highly.
Well, while you were away, we were having a little fun in your account. And let's come over to the messages. Now, let's come down here. Okay. So Fred here is on his mobile phone. And so this was somebody that you reached out to on the 9th. And so we sent him a follow-up. And he wrote back right away. Okay, how are things working for you? So what we did was we sent him the motivating image and send this to a good friend. And what happened was LinkedIn was sending duplicate messages. So why did you leave your job? The whole idea, folks, with conversation is what did they do? That's what it's all about. What did they do? So we'll come down here, and LinkedIn has added some new elements to their profile. Let's come down here and look at, actually, let's come back over here for just a second. Now it's interesting, James, because you don't have it yet. Okay, when LinkedIn adds these new features, they roll them out in areas, they test them, and then if people like it, if it works, then they'll roll it out throughout the entire system. So you don't have it yet. I'm going to show you what it is when we're done with Fred. So Fred here The key is to quickly identify who the person is and whether or not he would be a candidate for your business. The sooner the better. So here, he worked at this, if you look at his entire work history. So he was a sales rep for almost 10 years for a music company. Then he starts his own company. And he did that. He had his own company now for almost 14 years. And then it shuts down. He tells us he sold it. And then he goes to work for somebody else. So one really good question to ask is, so what do you like better? You like working for yourself? What do you like working for somebody else? So he worked here for 5 years, senior training general manager. And then, oh, here he is. Now, independent business owner, he's a ride share. So he goes from management, ride share. Then he goes into a retail store, which he left in July. And now he's looking for work. Man, that's a big jump from having your own business to managing stores to ride share. So what you all want to do okay, so we sent him the motivating message. And he's telling you he's enjoying your posts. Now, have a great day. So why did you leave Harris Teeter after working there for over 2 years? He wrote back in a minute. For me, it was getting toxic and I was getting frustrated. I learned that sometimes it's just not worth it. In this case, it most definitely was not. Well, we sent him a little quote, experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted. Again, it went twice. Now, again, it's all about asking questions. So we responded to what he said about being toxic. But the question that we wanted to know was what happened to his business? And he said, I sold it. So he helped somebody reopen a summer camp. All right. And that's where we kind of ran out of time. And we said goodbye. Now, we sent this message about the future. We're going to jump over to Brainy Call. We're going to go back over to dreams, because everybody's got a dream. And we're going to come down here with this Walt Disney quote. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. We're going to copy that. So from the standpoint of dreams, first dream message you're going to want to send is the Eleanor Roosevelt one. Second one you're going to want to send is the Walt Disney one. We're going to come back over here. And we can just paste it. And now here's what we're gonna do. Now, let me look at our messages. Well, let me look at our messages here, because we pulled up the last time we talked. We grabbed some pictures, right? Didn't we, of where you were?
Yeah, there were some pictures that I don't know if you sent them to me though. I think you saved them to your computer. You want me to let me see. Do you want me to try to upload one of me on the beach?
Wait a minute, is this? Okay, I've got them. Did I save them?
Yeah, I think you saved them on your computer.
Okay. So, okay, so let's go and, what was the search that we did?
I think you did Tulum resorts.
Let me look and see. It would be saved under, let me look. Okay, so how do you spell Tulum?
TULUM.
TULUM. Okay, so it's Tulum.
Check your no way.
Yeah. There we go. So what we did was we went over to images. And we could use any one of these. Let's take this one. Okay, now we're going to copy this. We're going to back over. Paste it in there. I just got back. A week. Okay, now we're gonna react to what he set up here. Actually, are you gonna be on the mastermind session we're gonna do?
Yeah, I'll be there.
So we'll finish up.
Check
with
your
that.
messages from me
Okay,
right now
messages where?
in the LinkedIn chat box. I just sent you a message. Just put Max up in the search bar.
Okay. Super. All right, now, let me. So notice over here on the left, how, what LinkedIn is doing with your messages. You got an inbox. You have message requests. I'm gonna log back into my account. I'm gonna go to my messages. And you see what I have? I have focused and other.
Oh,
Just have it on Friday. And so, because everybody's getting slammed with unwanted messages from people. Okay. What's happening is they're allowing you to divide up the focus of the people that you're actually talking to. Let me pop out of here. All right, now we're gonna go to Dennis. Now, Dennis has just started, all right, but let's go over to the messenger. Okay, now. It's kind of interesting, Dennis. Let me. So you're talking to this person here.
I'm with you, Max.
Okay, so here's somebody in Ghana, and you can tell a person's online agenda by the picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so you turn around and you look at this picture. All right, and not what you'd expect to see in a professional profile. You know, I used to have a saying years ago that the more cleavage you saw in a woman's profile, the more she was on here for social reasons as opposed to business reasons. That changed a great deal, because if you go over here and you look at personal trainers and fitness people, I mean, they're showing their bodies because that's their business. So you come down here and there's relatively no experience. He just basically threw this in there. So we go ahead and look at the message. So she said, she reached out to you.
Yep.
So you hit her with the icebreaker.
Yep.
Now, okay. Now, really, you have to decide really, really early where, if any, this conversation is going to go. Now, I don't know if you're, number one, your company doesn't do business again yet.
Yeah. So why bother?
Exactly. But watch this. How is LinkedIn working for you? Now, every time you send a message, you ask a question. So I go to school. All right. I'm good. The question that you want to know is, what are you studying in school? And of course, a more important question would be, how do you support yourself while you're going to school? All right.
Yeah. Good point.
Okay. So how, again, because students, a student can make more money in a network marketing business than they could make working in a restaurant. So now, where are you from? Now, she's asking, so I'm from Detroit. I'm living in Phoenix. Now you go back and you're asking, where are you from? Where she's from is relevant. The question that you wanted to get back to, what are you studying in school? When you graduate, but more important, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you working? You always keep the conversation on business. You always keep, and then after a while, now this is the other thing that I wanted to bring up. All right. Now, I just message here, okay? Every time you send a message, it's responding to something they said or did, and then you got to ask a question,
Right.
okay? Or if you don't have anything to say, you can't think about the question, and wait until you can think of something. So now, have you chatted with someone from Ghana before? No, I haven't, but again, this is the opportunity for you to ask questions
Right. Exactly.
every time. Nice to meet you again. Now, what she wants to do, and there's a lot of network marketers that want to move you, which is the reason why we're talking about this now. They want to move you over to WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Okay. And WhatsApp has a number of features. And if I'm not mistaken, let me look. If I'm not mistaken, on WhatsApp, I think you can send money with WhatsApp.
Yeah, Max, a guy hit me up yesterday from the UK and it went to that. He asked me if I could send him a gift card.
Okay, now I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yeah, I blocked him.
Right. Right. But here's what I want you to understand. once you respond to someone like that, now you're already responding to this one. That people go on LinkedIn with 8 or 9 different accounts, the same person. They can go online as a man, they can go online as a woman. And so once you get conversations going with these types of people, what ends up happening is, now look at all of her connections. Let's take a look at her connections really quick. You're going to notice that most of them are men. Very few women. And what happens is once you connect with one of them, all of a sudden you start getting connection requests from other people along the same ilk, the same vein.
Right.
What you have to do is look at the content of the profile. What do you see? Not much.
No.
Okay, now,
What's our favorite 4-letter word, Max? Next.
right. So again, this is all part of a process of identifying the people that you want to talk to, distinguish them from the people that you don't. Now, let me come back over here because I want to give you this information. Now, we're going to be back at 1 o'clock. Now, I just sent out this email out to everybody. I believe it was yesterday. I put together a 90-day boot camp challenge that includes participation in the October, November, December boot camp, and you're going to get our new updated master scripts book. Now, normally, and you get all of this for $497. Now, normally, boot camp is $597. Whoops. We're basically, you're jumping into this boot camp from $59. So you're going to be spending $59 for each boot camp. Now, these are the busy, between Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas holidays. These are the busiest months of the year for building your business. I enrolled 20 people into a business right after Christmas. I was doing 5 a day. So go to maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge. And $90-day challenge. And you can register for it. And I believe and you get it all for $247. Now I'll be back at, and as I said, the October boot camp is going to have an extra session. Typically, our boot camps create, connect, communicate, and close. We're going to add another one, a 5th session, which is the the daily routine of top earners. And we're going to go into detail on what you need to be doing for the remainder of the year to rank advance. At the end of the day, if you're not talking to people every day, you could be. If you're not closing sales every day, you're either talking to the wrong people or you're saying the wrong things. And James, as far as what I want you to be doing exactly what you were doing before. Do your search, first message, second message. we'll catch up to all of you at our mastermind at 1 o'clock.